So, are you guys ready for the crazy to happen? Because here we are in Act 5 and stuff is about to get real. So, we are starting off with our favorite villain. Dun, 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 dun. Edmund. Edmund is talking to Regan. Now, you have to be careful that you are always reading the little director's notes so that you know what's going on. We are in a British camp. Camp means the military. They are near Dover, so they are getting ready to advance on the French. So some of them probably think this is a French invasion. Some of them probably know that this is a French rescue mission for Lear. But Edmund is speaking with Regan. You also have gentlemen and soldiers, lots of people around because it is a military camp. Know of the Duke, if his last purpose hold, or whether since he is advised by aught to change the course, he's full of alteration and self-reproving. Bring his constant pleasure. Okay, Edmund is complaining that the Duke, now the only Duke that's still alive would be Albany, Goneril's husband. He's complaining the Duke is always changing. The Duke doesn't seem to know what he wants. Is he going to still come with his army and help us defeat the French? Or is he off whining again? So Edmund, pretty low opinion of the Duke of Albany. Our sister's man is certainly miscarried. 'Tis to be doubted, madame. Now, sweet lord, you know the goodness I intend upon you. Tell me, but truly, then speak the truth. Do you not love my sister? Ooh, we got some jealousy going. In honored love. I only love her as an honorable man should love a noble woman. Yeah, because he has so much honor. But have you never found my brother's way to the forfended place? That thought abuses you. I am doubtful that you have been conjunct and bosomed with her, as far as we call hers. No, by mine honor, madame. Okay, anyone else see it ironic that he's swearing on his honor that he hasn't slept with Goneril? Yeah, because he has so much honor. I shall never endure her, my dear lord. Be not familiar with her. Fear me not. She and the Duke, her husband. And, of course, here come the Albanese. You got drum, you got colors. They're bringing their whole army. Colors means flags. So they brought their whole army, and guess who is coming? She's speaking in an aside, so she's speaking to herself. I had rather lose the battle than that sister should loosen him and me. I would rather lose the country to France than I would that my sister would loosen the ties between me and Edmund. Apparently, she's already slept with him. But, of course, she didn't say that loud enough for him to hear. Our very loving sister. Talking to her. Well, be met. Sir, this I hear, the king is come to his daughter, with others whom the rigor of our state forced to cry out. Where I could not be honest, I never yet was valiant. For this business, it touches us, as France invades our land. Not bolds the king with others whom I fear, most just and heavy causes make oppose. I'm torn because some of these people kind of have a right to oppose us because we were kind of butt faces, but then it's France and France is invading us. Kind of torn, don't know what to do here. This would be the indecision that Edmund was referring to in the beginning of the play. We're starting to see that he has more goodness in him than the rest of the villains. Sir, you speak nobly. Why is this reasoned? combine together against the enemy. For these domestic and particular broils are not the question here. She's like, don't you dare stop and worry about other stuff. There's France. You got to go defeat France, honey. Let's then determine with the ancient of war on our proceedings. I shall attend you presently at your tent. Sister, you'll go with us? No. 'Tis most convenient, pray you. Go with us. Oh, I know her riddle. I will go. And here comes Edgar. But remember, disguised as poor Tom. If ever your grace had speech with man so poor, hear me one word. I'll overtake you. Speak. And, he doesn't really want to hear the beggar guy, so he leaves. Everyone else leaves, so it's just these two. Edgar's line. Before you fight the battle, ope this letter. If you have victory, let the trumpet sound for him that brought it. Wretched though I seem, I can produce a champion that will prove what is avouched there. If you miscarry, your business of the world hath so an end, and machinations cease. Fortune loves you. Stay till I've read the letter. I was forbid it. When times shall serve, let but the herald cry, and I'll appear again. Uh-oh. What letter does he have? Well, let me reach into my pile of dead characters. If you remember, Edgar killed Oswald. And when he did so, he searched Oswald and found a letter. Where she proclaimed her love for Edmund. Remember that letter? Yeah, I'm sure her husband would love to read it. So, that's what the letter is he brought. Why, fare thee well, I will overlook thy paper. And he leaves. And here comes Edmund. Ooh, this is going to be interesting because Albany is reading the letter where his wife proclaims her love for Edmund. The enemies in view. Draw up your powers. Here is the guess of their true strength and forces by diligent discovery. But your haste is now urged on you. We will greet the time. Exit. He didn't read the letter. That might have changed things. So Edmund is now alone, so we get to hear his real thoughts. To both these sisters have I sworn my love, each jealous of the other, as the stung are of the adder. Did he just call them both snakes? One is a stung and one is an adder? Do you want a snake in your bed? That might be important. Which of them shall I take? Both, one, or neither? Neither can be enjoyed if both remain alive. To take the widow exasperates, makes mad her sister Goneril, and hardly shall I carry out my side, her husband being alive. It's like, oh my gosh, which one of them am I supposed to sleep with? I would take the widow, but man, she's exasperating. And Goneril's going to be like, pissed, but man, how do I sleep with Goneril when her husband's around? Oh, problems. Now then, we'll use his countenance for the battle, which being done, let her who would be rid of him devise his speedy taking off. Let's use Albany for his army because his guys respect him, so they'll fight for him. And then when the fight is over, Let Goneril kill him. As for the mercy which he intends to Lear and Cordelia, the battle done and they within our power, shall never see his pardon. Whoa, wait, what? Look at that line. As to the mercy which he intends to Lear and Cordelia. He intends to give mercy to Lear and Cordelia so that when the battle is over and he has captured Lear and Cordelia, he's going to pardon them because he feels like what they're doing is because of their misdeeds. I do believe Albany has just changed from the bad guy camp to the good guy camp. For my state stands on me to defend, not to debate. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my. Things are getting a little rough. Albany has in his hand the letter that reveals that his wife is a cheatin' hoe. Regan and Goneril are so jealous of each other that they can't see straight. Edmund is wondering, should he sleep with both of them? Neither of them? Actually, he kind of implies he might have already slept with them, but that having a public relationship with this one is a little awkward because she's married, and with this one is a little awkward because she's exasperating and Goneril will, kill him. So, you have Albany, who wants to give mercy to Lear and Cordelia, assuming they win the battle. That's kind of a big assumption he's making there. You have Edmund, who is definitely not in the show the mercy camp. And the bodies have started to fall. So, let's find out how this all ends.